that guy? You know you can't make leave girl with title. If you know you can't make. And if it tight. If it tight. Just get a little. Just squeeze it. If it tight. Hey. No boy. Well, I can't be here asking when is the next live show. When the live show was last week. Come, don't do that now, man. No, who's that fella? Is that fella or girl? Who's Denzen? Denzen is a fella or girl? Denzen is a fella or girl? I like how people in the comments don't tell no little like be live. But till all get together, we go lime. We go lime till all get together now, boy. Until all get it together, we go lime. But while all get it together, whoever suggests that the next thing coming up is the boat ride. Talk to them, Swanee. Drilling in our rubber slippers is crazy. You know why? Hey. Swanee not even normal, boy. Uh, 355 people in here. 355 people in here. Press that button. Press that button. I'm telling you too now. Uh, I don't know who's all these bots in the live tonight, but they go lime. They go lime with me tonight. All them bots, they go lime with me tonight. Yeah, I'm telling you now, boy. First things first, big up every single person that came out last week, Saturday, to support the live. It was definitely one of our biggest live shows to date. It was the most curated and properly produced live show to date. It was the most interactive live show to date. The ladies were amazing. You know what's funny? I so glad that the core fan base of people who does actually want to come out to support is women. Because most of the times when we having those discussions, is women who more intrigued, and in that live show, women literally asked questions, got answered questions, and was able to provide additional feedback and get an understanding in terms of how this should function. The live show was amazing. We give out shots like that, or they get skins like that. You know, you know. For the people and them who stole the dog, we give out free skins, right? Or let's take the skins that was on the table by the display skins too, boy. Or let's take the display skins, boy. So what I go in and put in my episodes now, I have no skins to put in my episodes. Because all I take all. Or I take all the boxes that was on the table, or I take all the lube that was on the table, or I take all the cock rings that was on the table. So what I supposed to use in my episodes now that all I take everything? No me vex. I just hope all I use it. And it's reach 400 people inside there already. Anyways. The funny thing about that, right, and me giving all them skins, right, the funny thing about that, skins giving away a staycation to Bricks Hotel. Skins is given away. Now, the people who was in the live show already get this information, so them already, them don't know what they're going to do now, boy. Skins giving away a staycation at Bricks Hotel. All you have to do is go and buy skins. Any type of skins product. You could go and buy condoms. You could go and buy lube. You could go and buy the rings. You could literally just go and get your condoms anywhere, dog. Once it's skins, and it's real simple. They have listed locations. I'll post all that information on July the 1st. Because July the 1st is when the competition starting. On the 1st of July, that competition starting, and you'll get the link, you follow the entry form in the link, put in your information, right? And when you put in your information, you just upload your photo and your receipt, and you could win, and you could enter as much times as you want. That's the great thing about it. You could literally go, buy a box, walk out, go, buy a box, walk out, go, buy a box, literally. If skins have extra small, you know what I have? You know what I have? Extra large. They have extra large. Right? I see a new one come out there. They have a bubble gum. Hey. And I have one, I see they call, it feel like nothing is there. Because when you watch it, you can actually see a thing. You could see a thing. You could look down and see a thing and tell yourself, oh, wait now, I mean, I have on nothing here. Enough feeling like I have on nothing here. I'll post all the information. I'll post all the information. They have literally 28 locations nationwide where you could put. Tobago people, all in this too, eh? Tobago people, all in this too, because you could get to purchase your skins at the penny savers and them and enter the competition also. So don't feel because you're in Tobago you can't jump out in this little scene here. You hear what I'm telling you? You hear what I'm telling you? Tobago people, organize all yourself. Organize all yourself. 152 likes and 475 people inside here. All of them want a lime. All of them want a lime at all. All of them want a lime at all. So while all you correct that, right? While all you correct that, I go look for something here. While all you fix that now, boy. While that fixing, get it together now. Honey Pack Chronicles. Nah, that's not why I not read it, boy. That's not why I not read it. And even and hey, nah. Destiny Branch. You come here to do my work. You come here to do my work because Drinks and Denim going to be a movie this Sunday. Drinks and Denim is going to be a movie this Sunday. And look how things nice. We giving away a free female pass tonight. We giving away a free female pass tonight for Drinks and Denim this Sunday. How you getting through? I don't know. I don't know how you're getting through. Let me see. Hey. Start a poll. Let me see how I could function this YouTube. Dog, YouTube's so confusing, eh? YouTube is so confusing. But anyways, tonight, we giving away a free female pass to Drinks and Denim this Sunday. What I like about how I'm going to give away that, and I'm going to tell you when I'm going to give it away. What I like about how I'm going to give away that Drinks and Denim pass is that I could see all the names properly now, boy. So we go function to function when it's time to give it that Drinks and Denim ticket, that Drinks, jeans that I don't know inside of this. The Drinks and Denim, when I ready to give it that ticket, I go sort out that. But yeah. And also, I think them have a promotion too, you know, boy. Them have a promotion too on the boat as well, where somebody winning is either 2,000 or 5,000. I think it's best dressed or something. Like best dressed female winning cash. A best dressed female winning cash. Since Destiny have more information on me, I feel like Destiny could tell me what is the cash amount. Good 5 tickets for Untamed Juve. Look, that your whole team. You know, most all the girls, all of them really have real friends, all they have associates. Like 5, 4, and do you want to be friends? Hey, that is 4 associates. All they can go down in the Juve with, you know. Because all the girls doesn't have friends, all they just have associates. Now I just know when a man tell you, the girl I see a lineman with, and a free night to all go ball down the place, boy. All go ball down the place, boy. Just now, sorry. sorry. Nah, it's my bad. I really think to give you, boy. I like how Untamed family coming. I like how boy, somebody say just use your skins. Just use your skins. And if you find like the ride a little too rough, this one is sensual succulent strawberry. Deliciously flavored water-based lubricant. If you feel like there was going in too rough and rumble, alright? So I done talk to all about all I had to talk to all about already. Skins have the little giveaway. It's starting July the 1st. So you could probably go and buy everything them from now. From all now, so just be ready to enter that. I'll post the link. I'll post the information, everything. So they could enter and win that staycation. I announcing the winner. That's how nice it's going to be. I announcing the winner. That will make it nice. What make it nice? I announcing the winner. And maybe we could do a bricks recap. If you're willing, we might do a bricks recap. You understand that? You understand what I'm showing you? Because when you go there and all your function, it's only right you come back and say, well, hey, pregnant. Alright. Alright. Canvas this Sunday. Dress up in all the nude colors, dress up in all the brown, dress up in all the moss green, dress up in all the cream. We coming out the Kutin concert is this Sunday. Yeah, I'm telling all you. Kutin concert is this Sunday. This is the come down and hug up. Sorry. Sorry about the pregnant thing, dog. Sorry. This gonna be a go home Destiny. Relax now. I ain't seen no my how going on there. But anyways, must see what going on here. Let's see what going on here. 17th, we passed that. I ain't delete things in a while. So thought it was a guy friend. No, me and my girlfriend was waiting for a taxi. No. Ooh, I remember that story. From San Diego. Como te llamas? Se llama que le me se me la acción me que me la ba. Yeah, big up you dog. Je m'appelle is French, my bad. Hey, I read Reggie already. My shooting she shot. What? Boom. Right, do the 25th already. We do the 25th already. I like how we inside here, we lie, man. We cool. Dappa Maya calling you daddy. What? I read that. Don't worry, you know, Ole. Don't worry. Right, I read that. That man gave the little STDs, I remember that. I remember the story too. I like, hey. Dog, between me and Ole, right? For who was in the live show? And I want honest people who was in the live show. How Ole find Raw Confessions was live. Like in the live show. How Ole find Raw Confessions was. I had a ball, boy, dog. But I want to hear from all the perspective how all you find live show was raw. Live. Dog, win this way. Nah. Oh, good. Hey, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to our next DAPPA Talks Live. This is real, this is raw. More life, more love, more everything. Shouldn't do this, but that was the little, started. Oh, God. That was the little started. I don't have much to talk to you about again. Let me get into it now, boy. Let me get into it. Caller number 1. A relationship scenario you need advice on. So this person says, good night, Dapper. I'm a married woman looking for some advice about a situation that's happening in my marriage at the moment. I've tried couples counseling and even going by the church, but they just telling me to stick beside him. My husband and I have known each other for all our lives. We grew up together, went to the same secondary school and college. God damn, I would hate to live that life. I'm 30 and he's 34. He is my first everything. First kiss, first date, and he also took my virginity. At the age of 25, I got married to him. About 2 years after, his mother passed away, which led to a very rocky part in our marriage. I believe that's when things started to go downhill. I understood that he needed time because he was grieving and everyone handles that in their own way. But a year after, there became a point where he would claim that he was at his father's house because he claimed that he needed space and time to grieve. Then there became a point where I would never see him at all. It was like he had moved out of what? The jail? What? It was like he had moved out of our home without even telling me. One day, I decided to take a drive down to his father's home to see what was going on. Because what if? When I got there and walked in the house, because the front door was open, I saw him and a pregnant... Whoa. What? I found him and a pregnant woman watching TV on the couch. Honestly, I passed out because I couldn't believe what I saw and my brain couldn't process it. I had blacked out for 5 to 10 minutes and then I came to and saw him and the pregnant woman arguing. I asked him, but what if going on? And who is this pregnant woman that he was hugging up with on the chair? He forced her out of the room so that him and I could have a conversation. Wait. He forced her out of the room so that him and I could have a conversation. Sat me down and explained that before his mother passed away, he had an affair with his co-worker. They had been flirting for months before, and then one day after work, they went for drinks, and one thing led to another. He explained that shortly after, they were in a relationship because he had fallen in love with her and didn't know what to do. She was just supposed to be a jam, but one thing led to another, and he fell in love. He wanted to be with her. At this point, he wanted to be with her. After that, his mom passed and he found out that she was pregnant, which was stressful for him. But he knew that he wanted to be with her, so he used that opportunity to move in with her at his dad's house. He explained that it was easier for... This is probably one of the maddest stories I've ever read, but I am entertained. I am entertained and locked in. I am locked in. He explained that it was easier for him to distance himself rather than coming back home and dealing with everything. Please note, before I continue, his dad and his sisters live in the States and only uses that house when they come to visit. So they left the house for him and I. I sat there in shock because I didn't know what to do or how to think. All I kept thinking was, how did I not notice the signs? How did I not see what was going on? How did I not realize that he had someone else? He pretended so well, and I did not notice anything. This was a low point for me, so I asked him what was his reason for warning me, and he said that it wasn't me, nothing was wrong with our marriage, and he explained that it was all on him. He said that he really loves her and wants to make things work with her, and he's willing to get the... What advice you need? What advice you... Wait, whoa. I think in this story going on, switch to the points where he telling you he love you, you want to work things out with you, what was a mistake, things, This man is telling you that he wants to make things work with the other girl. He could do it a divorce, this, that, and the third. What advice? What the church telling you what? But what church you going? What church you going that telling you to stay with that man? 620 are all inside are here, and my likes is at 253. Don't get me across. But anyways, something also to note is that we don't have any children because I have endometriosis. Honestly, a part of me believes that he left because he wanted a family due to my situation. Because I know he loves children and always wants to have family. But he knew that I couldn't have kids way before we were married. Knew about my situation and made it very clear that he is fine with not having any children. I cried and just left. He came back home 2 weeks after for the rest of his things and told me that I could keep the house and he would eventually move. He would eventually move the house and land over to my name, and he did. A long process, but he did it. Put the house in my name. Mind you, we stopped speaking for a year. And one day, my husband randomly calls me saying that he needs to speak with me. Told him I was available, he could come over once I reach home from work. He came over and told me that he wanted us to pick up from where we... Nah. I have the advice for you. Just let me finish the story. I have the advice for you. He came home and told me he wanted us to pick up where we left off because things aren't working out home with his child mother. The grass isn't green on the other side and he wants to come back home. He explained the challenges with them and said that she had been seeing someone else behind. Look at Jesus. Look at the Lord. How he does work in mysterious ways. Look at this magnificent karma and reflection that just come back and swing at him. Look at God. Look at God. He said that she had been dealing with someone else behind his back. I told him no, he can't come back. After all that I've been through trying to get over him and move forward, after arguing for 2 hours, we jam at... boy. Hey. After arguing for 2 hours, we jammed, and it felt so good because I hadn't had sex for so long. Then for a couple weeks, that became our norm. He just used to come, start an argument, we bull, and he would head back to her. Tell me how I went from wife to side chick. That's crazy. His child mother ended up finding out, so she decided to horn him back. Again, my husband found out that his child mother was horning him. So he decided that he wants to bring his child home for us to be a family again. Currently, we're in couples therapy about the situation, and we also see our pastor to figure out what's the best decision. But that's not what I want. At this point, I'm ready to move on. The situation has now become toxic because he wants to come back home with his child and his child mother doesn't want him to leave. She is also fighting for her family back. I'm at a loss and don't know what to do. Now, if I'm being real with you, I have not even been married, but I have been in situations where you break up with somebody and you're going through that little argument, and somewhere through that argument, it'll just end up to where you're like, wait, we're really going on jam and we not like, it's be madness. So, I really knocking you for that, and then too, you're in a vulnerable state, so I understand. What I don't understand is why you allow it to continue. A year later, this man comes back into your life. It's craziness for you to... The conversation, no problem, closure, boom, a jam, mistake. Your chip supposed to click to say, hey, mistake, not gonna let this man suck me back in, this, that, and it. This is not a situation, like God doesn't intend for this to be your life. God doesn't intend for this to be your life. I don't know how people doesn't see certain things going on and say, boy, God wouldn't want this for me. There's no way God will give me this or put me through this or whatever. That is the devil. Because you telling me, not only did this man horn you, he make a child on your head. Not only did this man make a child on your head, he asked for a divorce. Not only did this man ask for a divorce, he asked for a divorce so that he could go and live with the woman that he made the child on your head with. So that all they could not be together because he loved she. Going back to her, you living your year of grief and sadness and wondering what you do wrong and you can't trust no man again, and that's the life you was living. For this man to just pop back up one day and say, hey, I want you back in again. And that is literally the space of time that has irked me with women. That's what has irked me with women. You see that little space of time where women should use their brain and they don't? It's blown my mind. We love to say, boy, it's my feelings and I was at a weak point in my life and this and that and it. But come on. A good jam is probably hard to find, but it is just impossible to... I need to just know. I need all to understand. A good jam probably is hard to find, but it is not impossible to find. And I am not saying that you're supposed to just be going and bowling down the place, but once you form certain connections with people, hey. Anyways, outside of that, baby girl, you probably didn't even think about entertaining nobody else for that little year. And in that space of time, that man tell himself, boy, let me try my hand. You probably post a picture. You probably post a picture on Instagram, looking good, and that man say, wait, boy, I could do with that back. Men so, I just mostly say women so deceitful, but men are really deceitful too, you know. Men are really deceitful too, you know. Like, this man could literally just be doing all of that because he see you, he and he child mother good, you know. He and he child mother good, you know. He just want a little play over here because he find out the best jam I received was from a man that I loved. Not a man that I found sex. Oh, come on. When is more to it than just jamming? Yay. When is more to it, you'll sync up in it. You ever jam somebody and feel like you're in sync, boy, dog, boy? You ever finish a session and when all they lie down next to each other, they like, nah, what the frick was that? You ever question what the frick was that? Because you know sex is one thing, But you just went through experience there where you're like, you feel that too? Dog. That's crazy. You just there. You just there soaking it in. And first it's so good. When you're soaking it in, everything going through your brain. She really does be bullying other people like this, boy? Nah. I can't be. Wait, boy. I can really leave it inside there, you know. If she feels she leaving me. Crazy. I wonder if she go do it around too, boy. I'll play for around too. You good? Nah, you good? I need to feel that again, boy. You see that little small intermission? The little intermission where you see the little intermission where you're there and you just waiting to know if I could go again. You could go again. Oy. Oh, go on. We jump so we're going on the. You send me a blank sheet, boy. Next caller. Good. You see the heavy breathing? You see the You see that one? Dog. Yeah, it does go so. You see that one? You see that You see that one? Nah, that one. That one. I need a 5. I need just now. Give me a 5 now. Give me a 5. Catch your breath, dog. You had to catch your breath, dog. Give me a 5. Give me a 5 there, Gil. First the session was going so sweet. You pull off this. Alright, just now. Sorry. No, no, just now. My bad. Let me look to do a little giveaway here quick. The first person to comment and say, me, I won the ticket. Me, come on, I won the ticket. Getting a free pass to drinks and denim this Sunday. No. What's that? Alright, just now. Alright. Kayla Diaz is the first person. Keyla Diaz, message me on Instagram. No. What's that? All the fingers started flicking. Hey. A man say me, I-W-O-N the ticket. A man say me. A man forget the T in the ticket. Watch now. Just now, wait. I can't give Kayla Diaz it. I go hard to give Jenna. It's Jenna Sanka. And here my reasoning. Kayla, comma, now it's supposed to be. So Jenna Sanka, message me on Instagram now, on the DAPPA TALKS page, and the ticket is yours. Those guys are strict fella, you know. Now, I go in and message manage, and if manage say he given 2 tickets and he want to give Kayla the ticket, Kayla and Jenna will get through. Right? Kayla and Jenna will get through. No, Red is a fella. You understand what I'm saying? Redo is a fella. Well, be real now, boy. Be real now. Redo 6 is a fella. I need all it to be real. You understand what I'm saying? I shouldn't even have to tell all of that. I shouldn't even have to tell all of that. Be real. Right? Big up the dog same way. But you want manage to lash me for giving man ticket, boy? What I'm told you, boy? They saying give Kayla it, but I'm going on message manage. I'm going on message manage here now to find out if manage want to give 2 female tickets because I want to get Kayla it. I want to get Kayla it, but I'm giving Jenna it for sure. Right? I'm giving Jenna it for sure. Let me just see if I can message manage here. They know. Let's know. Well, give me a second. We messaging manage now. Manage will confirm. Manage will confirm what's going on now, boy. Right? If manage say 2 tickets, yeah, but you see, here was the thing right now in our destiny. Here was the thing right now. I can't add people. Like I can't add people to this right now. It's supposed to be easy. Girl had to come out there and shake the ass. It's not no hard thing. It's not no hard thing to get girl to come out there to shake the ass. It's not supposed to be no big. If we giving away like how we giving away the 5 tickets and thing, then we go make it hard. A pass for you to come out and shake your ass supposed to be easy. Nice and smooth. Pour on your denim, come out there, shake your bottom. Look, thing done message me already. So I don't know she coming out there to shake she bottom. I know she coming out there to shake she bottom. She done message me already, you know. You think she coming out there to play? 1, 6, 3. You think she coming out there to play? No, she coming out there to shake she bottom. Ooh, look. Look, Destiny giving away. All right. All right, Jenna. Let's know, Jenna. Let's know. Right. So Jenna done on the inside. Right? Jenna done on the inside. Destiny. Let manage. Let manage confirm first now, boy, dog, boy. Let manage. Let me. Hey. What's going on here, boy? Let manage. You find they should give out 3. You find they should give out 3. Alright. So we liming in the meanwhile. Let me get back into it now, boy. Let me get back into it one time. What was the young lady name, boy? Jenna on the inside. What was the next young lady name? Kayla, right. Kayla, stand by. Stand by, Kayla. So let me get back into the lineman. Right? Manage had to approve. Yeah, but you cannot come up and answer. Destiny, I feel like you're a little slow, you know. That's not, I'm gonna get serious. If we was on Instagram, I would have let you come and tell my little story. This, that, and the third, and with a function nice and easy. Manage tell me just give it the ticket. You understand what I'm saying? So, no hard thing. Manage just say make sure, yeah, them girls them outside. So, they don't give way. They done outside. It's that. Let me get back into it. Next caller. Good night, Dappa and viewers. Tell a story about your worst dating experience. So this story is about a 2 months deceitful relationship. We got together on March 5th, and mind you, his birthday is on March 12th. Smart guy. So we will meet up on Saturday. After we done meet up, we lime, we jam, and the afternoon, I take her TTRS and went home. The next morning, we both got ready for work, and in the afternoon, we used to call each other when we reach home, and that was the routine. Mind you, he didn't like the fact that I used to drop my son by his dad because he thinking we in something. So that command done. Alright, let me wash my mouth. A Saturday evening, my child father braced me to have sex. Well, damn. Mind you, he knew I have somebody, eh? So I was like, nah. So my child father started get on. Pull me, bite me on my face, take my phone because he couldn't get it jam. I walk off, and where he was staying, not too far from my father, so I took my child and he started following me. Me and him broke up 2 years now because I was in an abusive relationship. Well, don't you even have to tell me you was in an abusive relationship with that man. You didn't even have to tell me you was in an abusive relationship with that man. Because look at what that man doing because you turn him down. Drop off my son by his aunt and I told her that I'll be back. Went by my girls to get back my phone and stuff. So happened when I reached back out, I told them wait outside, not to wild up nothing. So I went and asked him for my phone. He started cuss and say, if I can't have you, nobody can. I walk off, and as I reach outside, he grabbed me and we started fighting. My girls jumping. So happened a police jeep pass and everybody freeze. And one of my friend pelt the knife away because she stabbed him twice. Ended up spending the night in a cell. Oh. What going on? What? You spend the night in a cell? What going on? Ended up spending the night in a cell. My father picked us up in the morning, and as I reach home, I call my boyfriend one time. He moving a type of way, and he turn and say, oh, I thought you went by a child father and bull, yes, and holding his head. So happened a week after I was by my father, and he what? You get this other type madness here. Anyways. So happened after a week when I was by my father, he returned it. After he got a picture of my boyfriend. Also the child father bring back your phone a week later. Okay. He was like, I just don't want you to be getting used and you're too pretty for somebody to be playing with your feelings. So I stood there like, what the fuck you talking about? That same night, I dreamed my boyfriend was bullying somebody else. Jump out my sleep and was like, what if everything happening so fast? Didn't pay no mind to that because it's a dream and I didn't want to accuse him. Mind you, after work, I always tired. After work, he always tired and going out online and reaching home 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. and say that, oh, he lying with his dogs. So a day I called him and was like, a day I called him and he was like, oh, I bothering him and he tired, and when he wake up, after he take his rest, he going online. I get a feeling now, because like your role change. Mind you, I asked him if he seen somebody else. He told me, obviously, gonna tell him no. So I said, don't ask myself, why doing wrong? What really happening? Something just not adding up. Alright, cool. Easter long weekend come, and I say I going by him. And every day, I going back home because I couldn't sleep over. So I told him Saturday morning, we will go on the beach. And he said, okay. When time come, he say he getting a vibe, and we will go another time. Later that evening, he will message me to tell me he going online with his friends. So I tell him, you didn't have time to go out with me. Of course, you have no time to lie with you. You have time to lie with the dogs. You have time to lie with the dogs. You have no time to lie with me, but you have time to go with your friends. The next day, I call him and ask him if he's going to be home. He say yes. I say, well, alright, we'll go in the market. I'll drop off my son, and sometime later on, we will go in the movies. Little did I know, I was getting ready to go down by him. When I reached there, I saw his mother, and we hold our talk for a little bit. Walked in his room, and he was cleaning. Looked at me in shock and asked me, I thought you come in later. So I laugh and say, surprise. When I hug him, his heart beating real fast. Made myself comfortable and waited on him. Also bought Chinese for us. So we talking, and then he starts to kiss me. Things was going good until it was time to put it in. It just did. That man no bully. That man no bully, boy. That man now put our next morning in the car and you show up in it. That man have 15 minutes to get back hard and you show up in minute 5 in it. That man is praying that the blood flows back down to the head fast enough that you don't suspect anything in it. Sweating buckets in it. He could tell me to play with it and it get back hard. Soon as I go to play it in, it dead again. Hey, nah. Anyways, I wouldn't speak on that. He said he going on bed and come back. I put my clothes and lay down, feeling that type of way, because I know you thinking you the problem. I know you thinking you the problem. When he came out of the bathroom, I asked him if he okay. No, he asked if I okay. I told him yes. He said, boy, it's probably because me need a solid meal for the day, you know. My body feeling weak. I looked at him and just laughed. We lied until it was time to go to the movies. After the movies, I told him that I'll go home one time. He called at TTRS for me and I left. Few days later, I get a vibe again. So I was going to our beach house for the weekend, but I really wanted to see him. Same time we talking now, he let me know he going and take out his goal, but my vibes keep throwing me off. I messaged him in the night and told him when he reach home, we need to talk. I call, no answer. Was like, alright. Night come now, he left me a voice note saying, we can't be together and we have to end it. Through a voice note, boy, dog, boy. Through a voice note, boy, dog, boy. Mind you, I was pregnant. Mind you, I was pregnant and he had an idea because I was getting symptoms. Dappa, I listened to that voice note over and over because you just come and tell me that with no reason. I text back, I was like, well, why though? It's for him to tell me that the night when my child father and I was fighting and stuff, and I was in the station, he thought me and him was jamming, and he linked back with his ex and jammed her that night. And when he took out his gold, she called him and told him that she wants hers. Went by her to drop it off, and she hold him hostage with her knife and said she wants us to done, or she will do spiritual works on him. Because if she can't have him, no, dog, what? I listened to that voice note over and over and over. I told him I want nothing to do with him after today. He and his ex could go and live happy. But if they play mad spiritual works, can't, what? But if they play mad spiritual works, can't save both of them. So what? So the badness does go. I thinking to not keep that bitch. Hey, we that story tell in May, and needed to update we to tell us if you keep that child, if you're still pregnant now, what you do. I need a little update. I need an update. We need to know if you keep the child or what you do. Nikki. I hope it's Nikki's really name, because Nick Ice is crazy. I never heard nobody named Nick Ice already. If it's Nikki, that name's still weird. But ooh, somebody make a great point. Too crazy. Oh, I said Nikki again? Too crazy child father, that's crazy. That's really Lexing true. That is really Lexing true. DAPPA is not supporting Diddy. In no way, shape or form, but DAPPA is supporting Diddy. Randy, take your flecking time with me. As a big flecking man. And I don't be on them kind of thing. I have no way in hell DAPPA supporting Diddy. Right. Our pass here. Our pass. Girl, we on the 6th of May. We are on the 6th of May. We're on the 6th of May. I just have to tell all you, Skins giving away a staycation to the Bricks Hotel. All you have to do is buy your skins, keep your receipt. There will be a link posted on DAPPA Talks page almost every day. I'll put the link in the bio. So the link will be there forever. For the whole month of July, the link will be in the bio. The competition starts July the 1st. They click the link, enter all the information, upload your photo. You can enter as many times as you can, and you could win a steamy staycation at the Bricks Hotel. Courtesy Skins. A steamy staycation. And first it nice, them didn't even tell me this, but I tell them all you, we giving all your things to go in that staycation with. We giving all your things to go in that staycation with. All you get things. All you get things. Things to go in that staycation with. All you want things. All you know DAPPA Talks is for the people. We give all the things. Things to go. Hey. We'll give all the things. Things to go in the staycation with. We'll give all the things. Right? All you want things. All you want things. All you want things. We'll give all the things. All you want things, we'll give all the things. We'll give all the things. It's things all you want. Yeah, you like things. We'll give our things. We'll give our things. If you want to go and enjoy yourself, and you feel we jokey, No, we not jokey. We not jokey over here. Steamy. Steamy. You like purple? You better make sure you have a. You like purple? You like purple? Sorry. Sorry. Purple you like? It's purple, huh? Purple you like? That's why the purple coming, eh? The purple coming from here, so. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, slips. Slips, nah, boy, slips. My bad. Let's know that purple not normal. The purple not normal is not for normal fellas. You understand what? You check? You get where I'm coming from? The purple not normal is not for normal fellas. If you think you can handle not normal, purple is for you. Alright. Figure it out. Next caller. What's the most that you've done for a man/woman that wasn't yours? Before we get into that, ladies, just put our number, right? Let's put our number. What is the biggest you ever take? Ladies, what was your max? You put a number, what was your max? And you went through. Jiva, god damn! What? Wait. Somebody now said 12 day. Somebody now said 12 day. Just now. 10. Boy, dog. What? At that session, we tell me the fella pull out at 12, and in that moment, she had to decide now, boy. Like, in that moment, she had to decide and talk to herself and say, Mama didn't raise no bitch. Like, in that moment, she had to make her executive decision to tell herself she going through now, boy. She said that man blow she back out. And it was at 12 that he know how to use he 12, and he still sent she in the hospital. The girl went in the hospital and went back. You know, you know how thirsty you had to be for a man to put you in the hospital, and you tell yourself, boy, that was so good, you're going back. Hey, the girl say the man know how to work his thing. She know how to use his thing. It was great. She said the man know what he was doing. Because she would have hate to come across at 12 that literally, come on. Tikido back the, oh, Jiva. Oh. Alright. Now, everybody have a thing for somebody, you know? Because I firmly believe I firmly believe them fellas who's like 10 and up, them fellas who's like 10 and up, you see them woman and them who the bottom so big you just wonder what size a man had to do to reach there. I said them fellas, it's a certain thick woman, like the body structure itself, thick. Some people just consider them borderline fat, but they're not fat. Stomach flat, but they're just spread out in all the right. And I'm talking spread, meaning we're talking jokey spread. I would have called one of my sister's name, but she changed up she life and I don't want to push in that light respectfully. But nice for them. Nice for them. Nice for them. It's not for me. Depending on how your body structure set up, baby girl, I ain't even doing myself that. I like to feel something about myself now, boy. You understand what I'm saying? I like to feel about myself now, boy. I like to feel like I doing something there now, boy. I don't go around these scrawny girls either, way because it's a big fella. Whoever see me in real know it's a big fella. So I really go around the little small people and them now, boy. So I have a little particular body structure. We will keep it there. Anyways, next caller. What's the most that you've done for a man/woman that wasn't yours? Dappa, good night to the viewers and a special good night to Dappa. Good night, lover. I was with this guy for 5 years. Met in the mall a day and I was making some last minute runs to go on a trip. We will call this guy John. Oh, John saw me and thought that I looked really good. As usual, John approached me after 5 minutes of looking completely suspicious because he didn't know how to approach me. When John approached me, the first thing he said was, "You just give out your number?" And I replied, "Not really, but I could give him Instagram and we could go from there." Honestly, didn't want to give him it, but I say, you know what? I'll give him a chance. Fast forward now, 2 years of us knowing each other, we ended up in a relationship. John called me and said that he was in a position where his work paid him late and asked me to give him money for gas. Small thing. Being that John and I was in a committed relationship at this time for a year, I didn't hesitate. Just now, let me even stop something. Even if we dating, rocking, going around, and I come into some kind of financial strain where I need a little gas money, and you thinking that you can't give me that because we're not in a relationship, you're low. Let me get that out of the way one time. So, I didn't hesitate because normal, that's what I'm here for. He came for me and I decided to go for the ride with him. We arrived. I gave John enough money to put a full tank of gas, which was $300. Afterwards, I said, let's go for some teeth now and I'll pay for it because I knew, once again, he would pay him late. We decided to go to one of those restaurants in Movie Town because at the time, it was something that we liked. Sat down at the table and everything, well, we sat down, got the table and everything. Only for my good eyes to see that his phone ringing with the name My Love. My Love? Calling John phone? Nah. Knowing me, I pick up my phone to see if I butt dial John or something. Because what going on? It wasn't even me. John pick up the phone, watch it, decline the call, and turn it face down. Well, that pie blew mad. Didn't want to make a scene in public because I always grew up hearing that in a relationship, arguing in public can cause unnecessary attention to relationship. Real. I say, boy, I'll just order my food and argue. No, baby girl, they were supposed to leave. You were supposed to leave and you pay. No, baby girl. I say I'll order my food and we'll argue later. While on the way home, not even 5 minutes into the car ride, his phone vibrates on the Bluetooth and it was a message from my love, which was reading out loudly on the Bluetooth. No, oh boy, John, boy. John, no. John, no. Even if your Bluetooth connected to your phone, why you have one the feature that is going to read out the John, no. Message from my love. Babe, don't forget to bring the bread, eh? John, way boy. The person on the phone would say, the phone vibrates on the Bluetooth, and there was a message from my love which read out loudly on the Bluetooth stating, babe, don't forget to bring the bread for the kids for the sandwiches in the... For the kids? Ah, man, say John is not a season one, yes? Where the kids come? Where? Not your man. It have no... Dog, how people just end up in relationships with people that you don't know nothing about is wild to me, boy. How always end up in relationships with people that you don't know nothing about is wild to me. Well, Dappa, my mouth dropped to the floor and I just started hit this man some hard slap while he driving, because at this point both are weaker dead now. Real? Real? I know enough gal crashing that car. All are we dead? No. I know gal so serious. I grabbed his phone, unlocked it, and immediately started searching everything. He tried grabbing it, but couldn't because, well, he tried. He could have stopped the car. In this man chat, had explicit conversations, pics of his five. Nah. Wedding pic. Nah. John married. John married. Nah. No way. No, John married? Dog, no way, my dog, boy. No way, my dog. This is cynical behavior. No way. 5 children, wedding pictures, sex videos between both of them. Oh God, I see why if he could do that. I couldn't believe it, so I started slapping him even more. I told him to just drop me home and have nothing to do with me. When I got home, I called my love and informed her that her husband is all hers. She was so confused and said that she will deal with him when he gets home. Long story short, they are not together as well. But how you was with him for 5 years? How you... Nah. John is working for the FBI. John is an operative. But I have no way you and John was together for 5 years and John is married with 5 children. Dog, John is a CIA operative. I might say that. What's a fireball? How did we during COVID? Dog, nah, boy. Nah. Kelly said John is kids next door, yes? Hey, big TV show. Kelly, Kelly, how old you is? Kelly, how old you is? I find big TV show, boy. Big TV show. I'm missing her, boss, boy. Kelly, how old you is? Nah, you's not no 25. You's not no 25. Kids next door, 007, is late 20s, early 30s. Nah, you's not no 25. People in 20 to 25 don't know about no kids next door. You had our older siblings or something. Older siblings you have or something. Chelsea, how old you is? See, she's an old soul. 23? Nah. Nah. Kids next door is my era, boy. Kids next door is my era. Kids next door is that is when cartoon was at its peak, you know. No, Kids Next Door was an elite cartoon. Elite. Kids Next Door was elite. Yeah, 26 are taking that. 26 and thing are taking that. I say late 20s. Kids Next Door was elite. Proper cartoon. Proper. Samurai Jack. Proper cartoon. Shaolin Showdown. Proper cartoon. No. Me eyes are hot. I 32 now, boy. I 32 now. Wait, boy. You really see when they started cross that 30, I thought I was 31 and I 32 now. I 32 now. No, but Stanford and Sons and them kind of thing, that is normal TV. Cartoon, you see Shaolin Showdown. Whoo! Shaolin Showdown. I watch every single episode. I download every single episode of Shaolin Showdown. Watch all. Greatness. That was a great story, though. That was a great story. I'm telling you, you feel let's call my uncle for kicks, so. I probably only fella in my team without a child. You feel let's call my uncle for kicks, so. I'm late, I think, and you still on vacation. Wish. Like, that was literally the reason why. That was literally the reason why I wasn't live last week. Because I was living it up. Hands down, one of the greatest vacations I ever went on. Hands down, one of the greatest vacations I've ever been on. If any of you all are thinking about a nice vacation destination, Cancun/Panama, or you could just hit Cancun, or you could just hit Panama. Either one. Both of them are beautiful. In terms of activities, both of them have a wide range of activities. Things you would never, ever be able to do in Trinidad. Swear to God. Yeah, it was book through an agency. It was smooth little process, but greatness. The cenote Amazing. Amazing. The first little jump off into the water, I was frightened, but greatness. Alright, let me get back into it. I'll take our top up later though. But let me get back into it. Kelly, I thought you bringing back something for me, boy. To the stories. I go in and sleep just now. No? Go in your bed. Close your eye. Take off your light. Go in your bed. You're on big people time here. Go in your bed. If it's your bedtime, go in your bed. Don't let me keep you up. Who here, who Lyman, go in your bed. Right? Right. Alright. Tell a story about your worst dating experience. Good night, Dappa. Let me get into it. We will name this man John. John and I met at a friend's giving. Alright. Fast forward, John always messaging me and telling me that he want to take me out to nice places and breaking in me. You're speeding. I read it 3 times to make sure it's not a mistake you make there. But you are having conversations with a man who's telling you want to carry out to nice places and break in you. That's how men coming by. No skins, no lube, nothing. Break. But John want boy. I never take him on until a day he call me saying that he really want to take him out. And so let me give him a chance. Let me see what he about. You know this man carry me to the beach for our first date? One for that. Unless he carry a night beach, trying to break in here really. But beach on our first date, what's the problem? Dog, something wrong with so much of women in this little generation. Something so wrong with plenty women in this generation, and the expectations and what they want for themselves does always be skewed. Like I just never understand when women does decide to have moral standpoints and what they just choose to have it for, because carrying you on the beach for our first date is very, very intimate. You buy 2 chairs, you go in and get food, you go in and get nice little relaxing water, sitting, chill, music, drinks. A beach date for our first date is expensive. There's a makeup small, yo. There's a small that can't get she makeup wet, because I know nowadays girls have makeup that could go in water. So it's a cheap makeup small here, so. This man wanna carry me to the beach for the first date. That should have been the first red flag. Nevertheless, he came and picked me up. When I walk into the car, it's John's sister man driving, and his sister in the passenger seat. First of all, you talking about you taking me out to nice places and thing, and you don't even have a car? You want to break in me and you don't even have a car? I jump in that back seat. Dog, I will mash up the story after. I will mash up the smallie. Not the smallie. Sorry. Pause. I will mash up the story after. Watch and see something. I jump in that backseat vex. We reach by the beach now, and we drinking coming up the road. So you know my head nice. Beach went by. The beach that we went by, it had a bar. So John and I drinking by the bar. At this time, I tipsy. Whole time, John only on the phone, looking like he arguing with somebody, sending voice note, cussing and thing. So I ask him, who you getting on so with? John go look to tell me he child mother have the location and coming to see who he on the beach with. No. Oh, good. John, no. Look, I can't even mash up the story again. Nah. John child mother say, oh, you could go on beach today. But you can't come and pick up little John. You can't come and lie with little John, but you had time to go on beach. I'm coming up there to see who you on the beach there with. I'm coming up there to see who you on the beach there with. He go look to tell me, oh, he have to leave before she reach. I asking him, oh wait, just whoa. He telling you had to leave before. Nah, John, no. John, watch you until you had to leave. John. The girl coming to you, boy. John go look to tell me I had to leave before she reach. I asking him, how you gonna leave the beach? I come with you. He ups and say, Gil, I don't give a fuck. You had to find your way before my child mother come here. Dappa I from South and mean Cedras. The story just getting worse. This story just getting worse. The story getting worse. I from South and we was in Cedras. I went in the car, pick up my stuff and call my man to... Yeah. Boy, all that bullshitting me, boy, dog, boy. All that bullshitting me, boy, dog, boy. At this point, all that bullshitting me, boy, dog, boy. Till now, John ain't call or message to see if I reach home safe. Both of all there is two of the most deceitful people I ever heard about in my life. Both of all there is two of the most deceitful people I ever heard about in my life. You mad? I never read this story. Never. I never read this story. Both of all there is the most deceitful people I ever heard about in my life. Because how? What you mean you call your man? Hey, nah boy. Lily, don't upset me, that's Savannah. Lily Ball, God forbid a girl wanna go to the beach. Hey, she never wants to go to the beach, Lily. She never wants to go to the beach. She wants to go out to eat and get nice treatment and dress up and thing up. She vex is the beach she carries she to. What make it nice though, what make it nice is that she lucky is quite on the beach she went. She lucky is quite on the beach she went. Because if she went somewhere in reaching time, she lucky is quite see just they went. That is a superior girl for sure. Whoever typed that story live in superior for sure. I could put my head on a block. That is a superior story. If you're on the live and you're from Superior, just own it. You're from Superior, the man say, boy, me ain't feeling to go Point Beach. We could go for a long drive. Let me go down Cedros. You never went Cedros in your life, so you tell yourself, alright, let me go now. And you end up in a end up. But I went for a little top up day. I play a little music. Whoever tell me what's the first song there on here I go play. Tell me what's the first song there on here. The little intermission song. Tell me the little intermission song and I'm playing it. First song. Give me it no. Shawiwi. Shahawi. Shahawi wasn't first a bit. You wasn't first even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You wasn't first even. Oh, uno more diplomático de. Kike isin. Alright. We get back into it. I tell you, we lyman. I tell you, we lyman. And we are lyman. Tell you that. Just now, they must see something. Yeah. I know that. Don't worry yourself. I know that. Every time I ask for after dark, or you'll never get after dark. After dark not supposed to be a, let me give you a little insight. After dark not supposed to be a thing where it's 500-600 are we here in after dark. After dark supposed to be a thing nobody expecting, nobody know about, and it just happened. That's why they have not been getting after darks, because oh go lime now boy. When the after dark happen, it happen. You just end up in after dark. I saw after dark. Oh God, Donica. Leave it now. You just end up now, boy. Well, there we go. We are like 30 minutes. We are like 30 minutes to go. Oh wow. Story a little long one. The banners, boy. I'm losing condom, I'm losing lip balm. What the frick, boy? Right. A man say he from Penal and he knows that's a party. I gotta tell that story. Ah boy. Next caller. Worst first jam experience. Good night, Daps. We will call this guy Noodles. Oh, Noodles. Noodles and I knew each other for years. We were linking at a point in time, but it didn't work out due to the fact that he lived in real far. Fast forward to this year. Noodles and I followed each other's spam account, and he responded to a story that I posted with myself, talking about how thick and nice I got because I was always a very skinny person. After that, we began talking more and more and made plans to meet, but never really went through with it because he always gave me the we have to jam if we meet type of vibe. And I never, dog, I hate them fellas, or let's be real fellas don't know that they just be talking themselves out of jam by just mentioning jam. It have girls that willing to give all of the just now. Sidebar. Fellas, it have real women that willing to give all of the front. Ready and willing to give all of the front. But the only thing all they could do is mention sex. The only thing all they could do is talk about wanting to bull. You know, when we meet, we go link up. When we this, we go link up. But just go there and lime, boy, dog, boy. Go out there, lime, feel out the vibe, makes you feel comfortable. But a girl might tell you a rub hand or a rub leg that you will know in the moment, right there and then. Deal with your scene. But if you talking about now, if you come out there thing if we could start double power after that, she don't tell herself, dog, oh go on, boy. Oh go on. All the fellas just talk all yourself out of vaginas. Real plenty. Real plenty. Relax. Have a conversation. Even though yes, we like to talk about, but I just want a girl who knows she DTF, and I once she knows she DTF, that's all I care about it. Yeah, well go on. But every girl has a DTF on spot one time, you know. Some women like to feel comfortable enough to know that even if it is that, they make a proper decision now, boy. Not just Vikey vibe. Relax now, boy. Relax. And most men who do understand that is men who do get through it. But anyways. So boom. Noodles was given off a we have to jam if we meet type of vibe. And I'm the type of person, I'm never that type to jam on our first meet. So me now, I'm making a lot of excuses when it came to meeting up. It's at a night now, we was talking and he kept saying that he wanted to see me and he can't do the on the phone thing right through. So I said, alright, no problem. He agreed that he would pick me up after I finished work and go home and shower, etc. So I said, alright, sure. No. Whole evening while I on work, we talking, and he only mentioning that he feeling hot. I say one time, if it's jam you wanna jam, I not on that, eh? Due to it being the first time we seen each other in person, although we knew each other for wow. And I fully agree. But let's continue. Due to the fact that we've seen each other for the first time in person, even though we knew each other for years. After that, no message. Nothing. So I assuming he don't want to meet again. After work, I went to and sleep. A week passed, no message, no kind of contact whatsoever. Going about 2 weeks now of no contact, Noodles messaged me about, oh, he missing me. Miss me? He was like, yeah. We talked for a while and he explained why he didn't reply, etc. and apologized. And I said, okay. You little slow in this little spectrum, but we will get to that. He asked if he could come for me tonight and we'll go for a little food run and talk. So I was like, okay. Noodles picked me up and drove straight to by his place. Hey, Ashta, what I doesn't understand about these stories, why are you coming out of the car? Young ladies, I understand that in most moments, you all feel defenseless and you all feel like the only way to get out of those type of situations is to go through with it and to go inside and this and that. But you have steps. You have steps that you could take before you reach to that extreme. A man asks you to go out and tells you he's picking you up to carry you out for food. Drives to by his house. That is the reddest red flag in the world. That is the reddest red flag in the world. A man say, hey, what you doing tonight? None, I home chilling, cool. You wanna go for a little food run or? Alright, cool, yeah, no problem. Picks you up and proceeds to drive to his house. Call TTPS. Send a message to your father. Send a message to your mother. Send a message to your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle. Let them know that things is going left. Something is wrong. This is your location. Come for you now. That is the point in time. Before you exit that vehicle, what all of this be doing, boy? That man drives straight to by his place. No food, no talk, nothing. Now remember, this is the first time we meeting. So I talking to him a lot. So I was taking him in a lot and he looked nothing like his picture. Not saying he's a catfish, but in person, he isn't as handsome as he is on the media. The teeth scatter in his mouth. Short and looks like he weighs more than 100 pounds. 100 pounds is not much by the way. Boom, now we went inside by him and he started kissing me once. Not gonna lie, he could kiss. And this is what them fellas has been playing for. Them fellas has been playing for that, and it's crazy that, dog, what has upset me about this, and I will always stand on this, I will die on this hill. The reason why these fellas are continuing to do these kinds of things is because women are allowing them to get through with these kinds of things. These things are psychotic. They will never change their behavior because of the very few minimal times they get through. They will just keep playing for it again and again and again. Craziness. Boom, now we gone inside by him and he started kissing me one time. Not gonna lie, he could real kiss with that biter bomb mouth. We kissed and he started to suck my breast, which automatically turned me on. So now I down for anything. He placed me to fit between his leg, my back against his chest, opened my legs, and started fingering me and talking in my... Nah, Noodles is a seasoned. Noodles is a seasoned. I don't want to say the wrong words on here. But Noodles so seasoned in this nonsense. Because it is nonsense. I need to get it home to everybody that is watching that this is nonsense that he's going to get through it. I need to get it on their brain that this is nonsense. He's going to get through. Noodles is going to get through. But I need to understand that he's so accustomed to doing this, he know exactly what to do. Look, Lily Ball, she could do it all now. You could do it Noodles all now. That way you could do it, Lily. You could do it Noodles all now. Alright. Go ahead. So, hold she. It's the little spinners. Sit down here, so girl. Bam, bow. It's the little side neck. I show you the little side neck. It's the spreaders. And cracking it right here. Right here, so. Boom. Cool. Now, he started whispering me, come from her. You like that? Open up your foot now. So I saying, yeah. Noodles going on put on a good jam here. I slipped my hand in his pants and was like, wait now. This not feeling like plenty. But I say at least he might know what he doing. He then told me to get up and remove the rest of my clothes while he does the same. Well, that's all I could say was, I was disappointed. It was long, but very skinny. Hence, the name Noodles. It's not a wet noodle. It's not a wet noodle, but it is a noodle. I turned around in a back shot. When he slipped it in, disappointed. All I felt was something hitting my cervix, but not in a good way. It felt like a long finger. On top of that, he don't know what to do. While in the back shot, my face serious. And I just day balling, praying that man finish fast. Nah. Noodles flipped me in all kind of positions. You look for that. All the way again, through it here now, you look for that. He flipped me in all kind of positions. And I did moaning like if he doing something. He in my ears bout, this is the best jam you ever get. You love this, eh? I go hook you. Most that man saying, boy, dog, boy. Then this man, 100 pounds, will try to lift up my 200-pound self. Fail. I started laughing, which made him feel embarrassed, but I couldn't help it. He continued and for about 5 minutes, then stopped and asked if I could give him head. So I did. Dappa, when I say this thing feeling like a pencil down my throat, I given him heads and then he told me to turn around. And in 2 strokes, again, he break. I so happy. Got up, asked him where the bathroom is, showed me. When I was done in the bathroom, I walked back to his room and he drinking a cold cokes and asking me to rate him out of 10. We go try it. We go, nah, boy, nah. Never in this life, I watch a girl post, like literally write post and say, rate it now. Rate man a girl. First off, yeah, offer him not to drink. But anyways, I didn't say that out loud. Just sat on the bed and asked him to carry me home. He ball, girl. After all that work I now put on, I can't even drive right. Nah. So I was like, so when I going home then, he ball, spend the night now. I make all the excuses in the book. But when I realized he wasn't going, I just say, okay. Laid there, and in 2 minutes, he was out cold. I stay up all night and woke him up 5 in the morning and let him know that I'm ready to go now. He get up vexed and say, oh, go home, come now. On the way home, nobody said a word. As soon as we reached my house, I jumped out the car and never spoke to him again. A week after, he messaged out the blue and say, you're missing this cock. Hey, baby girl, you deserve every little bit of what you know went through there. Every little bit of what you know went through there, deserve it. I don't care. I will decipher this whole story right after. I saw the message, didn't respond, and then he unsent it. Right after that, he posted up a girl on his story talking about love of his life. So in the end, man does only talk, and man's think, girl, give me a blasted chance. Give me a blasted chance. We decipher from this story that your accountability, your sense of what's the word I'm looking for? The word not coming to me. But we established here already that your sense of decision making and critical thinking is the worst. Your sense of awareness is the worst. I already tell you what you were supposed to do when you realize the man pick up for food and you went for no food. So from there, somebody say it's slow and easy. From there, you already start bad. We not putting the blame on Noodles at all. Noodles ran a play and succeeded. You understand what I'm saying? Noodles run a play, set up the drafting board, put the X's and O's, put the arrows, and run the play. You now get caught in the play. Noodles didn't spend no money on food. Noodles didn't spend no voice on conversation. Noodles get his dick suck. Noodles get his dick wet. Noodles break in different positions and fall asleep. You feel we going and blame Noodles? You feel we going and blame Noodles? No. No, lover. You wasn't doing what you were supposed to be doing. Using your brain. That's what you wasn't doing. God damn. God damn, this is a story. God damn, this is a story. We're on the 7th of May, guys. We are on the 7th of May. How you found out you were getting horn? Let's take a little sip. And at this point in time, I just need to let you all know, Skins is having a giveaway. It's going to begin on the 1st of July and it's going to finish on the 31st of July. You literally just have to go and buy any Skins product. Take a picture of your receipt with the product and upload it to the link. The link will be in my bio from July the 1st. Answer the questions. You can enter as much times as you want. I'll put a list of the locations where you could go to purchase your skins. Tobago people, you're in this also. And they're giving away a staycation to the Bricks Hotel for you to go and build on the place. Raw, lube up, condom up, however you want to cut your flick. Skins will be provided the proper things for it to function on that staycation at the Bricks Hotel. Tobago people, go to your penny savers. Go to your penny savers, buy up your condoms, buy up your lubes, buy up whatever you need to buy from Skins. Check them out on skins.tt. I'll post all the things in my in my stories from the 1st of July. Get involved. Never go in without our skins. And the funny thing about that, when all you hear never go in without our skins, or else feel it mean without our skins condom. But skins have so much variety. Skins have so much variety. Sensual, succulent strawberry. For the people on them who like the slip and slides. Anyways, next caller. How you found out you were getting horn? Good night, DAPPA viewers. This story is about that time I found out I was getting horn. A night in 2023, I had just finished getting my hair done and I posted a cute video on my Instagram story. A few hours passed and I saw that a guy had followed me. He also replied to the video that I posted, but before I opened his message, went through the account to see what he looked like. Dapper, this was the sweetest red man I ever see. Responded to his message, and to my surprise, he was already in the chat typing. Can't really remember the whole conversation, but I could remember him telling me how he doesn't have to go back to his exes to have sex because he just found his new sex buddy. That's how the conversation starts. That threw me off real bad. I just started texting you, and you already talking about new sex buddy. Told him that I don't do casual sex and that this was the end of the conversation. A few weeks passed, and one day I woke up to a text message from him stating that he's going to deactivate the account and that this is a new account to follow him on this account. Follow him there, we started texting again. He asked me why I stopped talking to him, and I told him that I didn't like how it was our very first conversation and sex was already involved. He apologized. We started back talking from then. Months passed now, and we in 2024. Officially together. We haven't had sex yet, and I was finally ready to give it to him. A random Wednesday evening. Went to his place, nobody there except for his maid. Went to his room, we talked, cuddled, he rubbed my bottom, rubbed my back, rubbed my legs, real set in the mood. He began to eat me out, and I come off at that. We started jam, and boy, 10 out of 10. Time for me to go, and I find he really rushing me out. I didn't bring any gel to fix my hair, and I had to travel back home. So I tried to figure out what to do about that. He had an older sister, and I assumed that he let me have a little bit of a gel because it's not like I'm a stranger and they haven't met me. I've been to this place many times before. Ask the man for the gel, he telling me no. I had to go now. That immediately upset me because I'm like, why are you sorry for me to leave? And why would you let me walk the streets looking like I know bull? Literally. Pick up my purse, and as soon as I walk out the room, the maid ball, why you don't let the girl fix she hair? That upset me more. Leave his house, edges flaking, people watching me like I'm mad. Just wanted to go home. Reach home now, and it's about 7 p.m. He messaging me, babe, sorry, yeah? I watched that, stoops, go in my bed. The day after, we talked about it, and he never gave me a reason as to why I had to leave so soon. But I just told myself that it's not that serious. Brush it off. Carnival time now, I tell him I go to this party. He real convincing me not to go. The party now gonna be all that gonna be boring, boy, you go waste your money. Found that strange because a month prior I told him I wanted to go and he was okay with it. So all of a sudden as I see, that didn't bother me. Buy my ticket, made my plans with my girls, we going. The day of the party now, he's still telling me that he think I shouldn't go or whatever, but I not letting he slow me down. Reach the party, meet up with my friends, walk in the party. I walk past somebody with a shoe that looked real familiar. Dappa, my ex had this one pink and orange Nike shoe. Always wearing it in every Instagram photo. So when I see that shoe in the party, throw him off a little bit. But I tell myself, nah, my man home, that shoe popular, no he. Should have trusted my gutter because a good while later, I go see my man stabbing out a girl in the party. One hand holding her neck, the next hand holding her breast. Dog, you know what kind of position is that in a party? You know what kind of position is that in a party? You know what kind of position is that in a party? In a party? Oh, God! Imagine! That is how you see your man getting on a party. Hand on throat, hand on breast. Nah, boy. In my head, I say, but nah. Dynamite, man. That had to be a clone. That could never be my man. Walk up to him. He watch me. I watching he. And I standing up there with my mouth open. Still trying to tell myself, this could never be my man. Miss Lady, who he was standing up, who he was stabbing out go ball. This girl I was telling me about? Nah. Boxing she face. Well, I started to laugh and walk away. What even sadder is that Mr. Man ain't even follow me to try and explain himself. I just went, find my friends, and try to enjoy the rest of the party. Going home now is a million missed calls, a million messages. I still in shock. Don't know what to say. So I ask him again. Why you was in a hurry for me to leave the house the other day? It's because he go look to tell me the same girl from the party was coming over to jam. That's why you remember our first conversation when he told me that he used to go back to his exes whenever he wants to jam. Well, that was his ex. And he also told me that they've been jamming before we got together during our talking stage. When he tell me that, I block it one time. To this day, whenever he sees me, he's trying to talk to me, and I doesn't even know what to tell him. You mad too? Man sting back shit, dog. Oh, let's be listening to these stories, right? Woman does literally be telling all you exactly why they shouldn't, and they just go through with it. Like you literally see a conversation with somebody saying, boy, this man, this and that's that, and they just still go through with it. How like she boy, that was designed for she. That man doing everything wrong, and she's still going with it. This man tells she, oh, I know if I'm a new sex buddy, I don't even need to go back to my exes and them. The first conversation, this man will tell you, I don't even need to go back to both my exes and them. Yes, if I'm a new sex buddy here, girl. And your mind said relationship material. Your mind said, this could be my husband. Look good. Dog, what make it nice? I didn't even see no Glenn conversations. But all this was nice. I'll see you there again next week. Thursday. But I not see I have no Glenn coming across my feed. So I don't know what chat all is seen. I not see nothing about no Glenn. I seen all you talking about Glenn. And see nothing about no Glenn. But Kayla, me ain't getting a response yet. So we go see what's the scene. I go message him when I come off the live here. But other than that, only more life, more love, more everything. This is real. This is raw.